Welcome back again. We continue the estimation of reliability. The second part of estimation of reliability. In the estimation of reliability, we have considered the time to failure of a particular component it follows an exponential distribution. In the exponential distribution, we have considered the parameter theta. Here 1 by theta, and the parameter theta is going to be estimated. We have to estimate the parameter theta in the exponential distribution. When if you consider the time to failure is some particular t, in which we have considered n items for testing. For testing the components, we have considered n items, among which are items, for example, which are failed, for which we have considered the lifetimes. That is the total time period it works, the component works, the components work, number of R components work, working hours, working time periods. We have considered an order statistics x1, x2, xr for those time periods. And then we have started the calculation of the likelihood function. We have calculated likelihood function. Likelihood function is calculated L is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into 1 by theta power r into e power minus of x summation xi, that is x1 plus x2 plus xr, order statistics, overall statistics, plus n minus r into xr divided by theta. This entire term is in the power of e. Now we started. Now we continue. We have calculated likelihood function L. So in the method of maximum likelihood estimation, we are calculating now the estimating the parameter theta, which means in estimating the parameter theta, the best method we have chosen the MLE, method of maximum likelihood estimation, in which if you have in the L, the likelihood function in the formula of L, if you have e power, then we can consider log L as well. Instead of L, we can calculate log L. We did it for normal distribution, exponential distribution, etc. in the previous calculation of second year. So here again I am calculating log L. I am taking log L. So if we consider log L, logarithm of likelihood function L, it can be considered as, now you see I am calculating log of, this is a constant actually, n factorial by n minus r factorial. I am leaving as it is. It is a b c. If we consider log a b c, it will be log a plus log b plus log c. It is a very simple formula, you know. So log a finished plus log b 1 by theta power r, log 1 0, log 1 by theta power r, it is 0, log 1 0, minus theta power r, log theta power r log theta, log x power y log x. So therefore it is minus r log theta. Okay. Now the remaining values, log e power x. So therefore it is nothing but summation I is equal to 1 to r xi plus n minus r into xr divided by theta. Okay, this is log L. Now we have to equate in the method of MLE. Dou log L by dou theta must be equal to 0, which implies, now I am considering the equation dou log L by dou theta is equal to 0, and you have to get the parameter, the value of the parameter theta, the estimation of the parameter theta. Fine. So by taking this particular equation, which is 0, which means this is 0. Okay, we have to differentiate this and we have to take it 0. This is log L, we have to differentiate with respect to theta and we have to equate it to 0. Now differentiate with respect to theta. So for first term, there is no theta, the constant. That is why I have specified that it is a constant with respect to theta. It is a constant with respect to theta. If you consider theta, it is a constant. So if you differentiate with respect to theta, it is a constant. So therefore, this is 0. The first differentiation of this particular term becomes 0. And for this, you have this particular term consists of theta, log x, 1 by x. So minus r divided by theta. Differentiation of this. Next minus, this is 1 by theta, no other term of theta here, 1 by theta. Differentiation of 1 by theta, minus 1 by theta square. Minus 1 by theta square, that is minus of minus plus 1 by theta square. Okay. So summation I is equal to 1 to r xi plus n minus r into xr. Remember, it is xr multiplied by xr. This is divided by theta square is equal to 0. I did not get is equal to 0. I will write clearly. Okay, I write clearly. Summation I is equal to 1 to r xi plus n minus r divided by theta square, minus of minus plus theta square is equal to 0. nr into xr is equal to 0. Right? So this is the term which does not have any particular theta. In the denominator only we have theta, therefore 1 by theta. Only the term is 1 by theta. 1 by theta differentiation is minus 1 by theta square. Minus of minus plus divided by theta square. 1 by theta square. So multiplied by this particular term constant. Summation I is equal to 1 to r xi plus n minus r into xr is equal to divided by theta square is equal to 0. So this entire term is equal to 0. Now I am taking this particular minus term to the right hand side. I cancel theta. I cancel 1 theta, and then I have taken this particular term to the right hand side. What it becomes? Therefore, I hope you understand the differentiation. Do you understand? Have you followed the differentiation? Have you understand that? The differentiation, right? Now you consider the part, the summation is equal to 1 to r. Now, which implies, if you take this particular term right hand side, minus terms becomes plus. Theta, I have cancelled 1 theta, so that summation I is equal to 1 to r xi plus n minus r into xr divided by 1 theta is equivalent to be r. What is required to calculate? Estimate theta. So I am taking theta on right hand side, so that theta is equivalent to b. Theta is equivalent to b. Summation I is equal to 1 to r xi plus n minus r into xr divided by r. So this is what the estimation of the parameter theta. If theta is not known, then you have to estimate with this, that is theta cron. The estimation of theta is nothing but summation of xi, that is sum of all lifetimes of all the components which were failed, and plus n minus r into xr. That's what the additional value because of the order statistics it was obtained. N minus r into xr. For example, n is 10 items, r is 3 items, n minus r, 10 minus 3, 7. 7 multiplied by xr, the lifetime of the highest time period, it is going to be considered, divided by r. That is what the estimation of the population parameter, the theta of exponential distribution. The parameter theta of exponential distribution is going to be obtained, is going to be estimated. Population parameter theta of exponential distribution in reliability, in the reliability concept, it is going to be estimated by using order statistics. You should remember, theta cron is equal to summation I is equal to 1 to r xi plus n minus r into xr divided by r. This is the part of estimation of reliability. This is what? Estimation of reliability. but you have to remember and you have to study in a fashion that estimation of population parameter theta, estimation of parameter theta of exponential distribution in the concept reliability. Reliability is not going to be estimated. Whenever reliability want to be estimated, the parameter is, we have to concern that it is the parameter is going to be estimated. The parameter theta of exponential distribution is estimated. It was estimated to learn to study the reliability. So in the part of consideration of to study the lifetime, the average lifetime, to study the failures, which gives the study of reliability, how that particular component is going to be reliable, for which we have to estimate the parameter theta in the exponential distribution. That gives the estimation of reliability. Reliability concept, if you want to know, if you want to identify, if you want to specify any kind of consideration of the distribution. The distribution is exponential distribution. To know the distribution exponential and to know the nature of the exponential distribution, it is required to estimate the parameter first, parameter theta first, and which gives the entire concept of distribution, which gives everything of distribution. So if you estimate the parameter theta, which gives the complete concept of exponential distribution, which is going to be studied, the failure rate analysis, etc. The analysis of failure rate, which gives the concept of reliability, which identifies, which signifies the concept of reliability. That is the concept behind the estimation of the reliability. By estimating the parameter theta in the exponential distribution. I hope you can understand, you can follow this particular concept. Thank you.